Hello everyone, and welcome back to Clan Generator, where it is the Halloween update, which I'm not really sure what it does, but I'm excited to see. I already see a couple differences, such as settings being in an individual clan, which is quite nice actually, since now I can just set the settings to that particular clan for the challenge that I'm doing and not have to worry about switching every time I switch in and out of clan. I do know some things were reworked with patrols and murder events as well, so I'm quite interested to see those, although hopefully no murder for poor MountainClan here, which has been through so much already. Sleekstar is just freaking out at this point. A lot of his clan has just died again, and he's just thinking, what has he done wrong? But upon discovering cat paw prints in the snows around their camp, and some scattered bits of prey and blood, he realizes that perhaps this was no random attack of just some desperate foxes this time. Maybe it was planned by someone. So he decides he should lead a border patrol out to go ask the other clans if they know anything. And the following clip is from before the update, because I was originally going to record this episode a couple days ago, so that's why it might look a little different. Their first stop is SwampClan. I think we'll just proceed here. After all, Sleekstar is going on this patrol to gather information, not necessarily to get into a fight. So we will proceed, and SwampClan denies any involvement, but says they saw a group of rogues in Sleekstar's territory. That's definitely useful information. Rigatoni, meanwhile, is going on a hunting patrol and manages to catch the rabbit, so good for her. Meanwhile, Quailthorn is going to go out on her own because, well, Quailthorn never quits. And we were able to get some catmint, which will be really helpful. Oh dear, the war against SwampClan is continuing, unfortunately, despite the good encounter we just had with them. I've honestly forgot that MountainClan was at war with SwampClan, but I guess it does make sense. We've antagonized them quite a bit. Sleekstar's grief over his mate Minnow has begun to lessen, and Rigatoni came out worse for wear. Oh no! And that won't do very well for our relations with SwampClan. Some of the catmint went bad, and we just got the catmint. I hope it wasn't all of it. Maybe it was some old catmint. Hornet Town is playfully teasing Rigatoni. Hornet Town also swaps favorite prey with Stem Kit, and had a disagreement with Sleekstar over kits again. I don't know what's going on exactly there. Which of them wants kits, which of them doesn't. Maybe it's just over how to raise their current kits. I don't know. Quailthorn apologized to Hornet Town for something or other. Quailthorn thinks Cypress Tail was nice to them today. Sleekstar asked Rigatoni how they're doing. Sleekstar had a difficult conversation with Panther Kit, and they now have a deeper understanding of each other. Cypress Tail avoids running into any cat, but Milk Kit interrupts their peaceful silence. Rigatoni reminds Stem Kit to grab something from the fresh kill pile. Rigatoni thinks Cypress Tail is very helpful. Fly Kit is disappointed when Cypress Tail doesn't uphold a promise. Fly Kit, Morning Kit, and Quailthorn took a sunbath and had a nice little talk. Flickerdon is jealous that Hornet Town got to go on border patrol this morning. Flickerdon thinks Panther Kit is very helpful. Stem Kit appreciates Hornet Town's helpful attitude. Milk Kit is chatting with Flickerdon. Morning Kit and Rigatoni enjoy each other's company. Panther Kit bristles after being scolded by Fly Kit, and Panther Kit started a huge argument between Stem Kit and Cypress Tail. Sleekstar is hoping for a sign. Things are not going well for his clan. Hornet Town is wondering what it would be like to be a leader. Quailthorn was startled awake in the wee hours by a vivid dream. Rigatoni is also thinking about StarClan, perhaps thinking that she'll be going there soon. Flickerdon is curious about the other clans and has red cough, so that doesn't bode well. Cypress Tail is playing a prank on Hornet Talon. Fly Kit is asking how kits are born. Stem Kit is playing by themselves. Oh, little Stem Kit is growing up to be a quiet, avid play fighter, so that makes sense. Milk Kit is worried they won't do a good enough job. A nervous, avid play fighter. Wow, they're all getting Hornet Talon's good fighting skills. Morning Kit is rolling around on the ground, an impulsive young one who's constantly climbing. Panther Kit wonders who their mentor will be. A young lad who is troublesome and also a good fighter. Oh, another Swamp Clan patrol. We're still at war with Swamp Clan, but I feel like perhaps we don't want to be right now. Sleek Star has put aside his differences with Savannah Clan right now in order to try and help his clan recover. So I feel like, especially with Cypress Tail by his side, I feel like they'd go more of a peaceful route. But unfortunately, it doesn't really work. They end up just making everything awkward, and Swamp Clan hates us anyway. Sometimes dangerous, you say. Well, we do have to proceed. So, there we go. We have gathered Tansy and Ragwort. Elderline is regretting leaving the clan one medicine cat short. Otterfade watches over the clan. Rhymedapple is thinking of a message to send, perhaps to Sleekstar, who is needing guidance. Droplet Shadow also watches over the clan, as well as Minnow-Dart. Oh, well, that's not good. I hope Milk Kid at least makes it to adulthood. Mallowclaw is joining the clan watching party. Dahlia Purr is disappointed in Little Stem Kid. Firepaw is still lost and will hopefully return to us one day. She is trying to make her way back to us. Bunga, meanwhile, wishes they had as much energy as younger house cats. Silk is playing with kits. On to the next moon here. And Swamp Clan and Mountain Clan have finally ended their little war. Flypaw wishes that they could be happier about being made an apprentice as they touch noses with Cypress Tail, but all they can think about is how much they wish Minnow-Dart was still there to chant their name with the rest of the clan. Oh, poor baby. Milk Kit is scolded after sneaking out of camp, and all of the oak leaves went bad. Hornet Talon and Milk Kit swap prey. Stem Kit bumped into Hornet Talon and didn't apologize, meanwhile. Quailthorn is bossing Flickerdon around. Quailthorn can't believe how talented Hornet Talon is. Sleekstar surprises Flykit with something nice. Sleekstar wishes they could get their pelt to shine like Morning Kit's. Cypress Tail helps Sleekstar pick burrs out of their fur. Rigatoni is jealous that Cypress Tail went on patrol without them. Rigatoni also saw Cypress Tail being rude. Flypaw stole Flickerdon's catch right from under their claws. Flickerdon saw Panther Kit being considerate and is surprised that Morning Kit's life isn't as easy as they thought it was. Stem Kit talks with Morning Kit. Milk Kit called Cypress Tail the wrong name, or perhaps said something about her Savannah Clan heritage. Morning Kit settles near Milk Kit to eat fresh kill, and Panther Kit swaps favorite prey with Stem Kit. Flypaw has grown into a loving and quick-witted cat, being given to Cypress Tail as an apprentice. I feel like Cypress Tail would be quite nervous about this, actually, after she's already lost one of Minnow-Dart's other kits. But Sleekstar isn't going to decide otherwise. So she knows she must try her best. Sleekstar is eavesdropping on Cypress Tail. Hornet Talon is assessing the clan's physical strength and readiness for potential threats. Quailthorn wonders how Milk Kit is doing. Rigatoni isn't ashamed of their past, which is very interesting. I think that's because Rigatoni's a kitty pet, and while kitty pets can certainly find a place in this clan, it's assumed off the bat that you're kind of soft. Flickerdon is having a good day, and Cypress Tail agrees with a clanmate if only because they're friends. Flypaw is reenacting a move they saw Rigatoni do, which is adorable. Stemkit is annoying older cats. Milkkit is worried about Pantherkit. Morningskit is playing mossball with Stemkit, and Pantherkit is up to no good again. Love that. Cypress Tail is going on her first patrol with Flypaw, and they go to gather moss, which is an interesting first patrol. Oh no. Cypress Tail tries to teach Flypaw how to firmly but gently gather and shred the moss, but they don't seem to be paying attention. Frustrated with them, Cypress Tail decides to have a talk with the leader upon their return to camp. Ooh, I feel like that's a strike against Flypaw, actually. After giving young Flypaw a talking to, Sleek Star goes out on patrol with his mother and asks about the nature of StarClan, perhaps seeking guidance. And, of course, Sleek Star is very interested. He's always been a cat who wants to follow the ancestors closely and make sure that the clan follows their will. Here's the current state of the medicine den. It looks like we do have some catnip, and we have a lot of betony, so hopefully that'll be good. Well, Hornet Talon finally feels back to normal, so that is great news. And Rigatoni's cat bite has healed, so Rigatoni will be okay. But unfortunately, the one that healed them got heat exhaustion rushing around doing so we unfortunately do not have a medicine cat who's able to work at the moment. Hornet Talon is immediately jealous of Kit's shining pelt, her own Kit. Hornet Talon doesn't notice Stemkit leaving camp. Oh dear. Hornet Talon is quite overwhelmed with all these kits of hers running around. Quailthorn, meanwhile, can't stand being around Flickerdon, the perpetually sick cat she's trying to treat. And Quailthorn asks Rigatoni about something complicated and is amazed at how quickly Rigatoni understands. Rigatoni has many talents. Sleek Star wants to spend more time with Milkkit. That's adorable. Sleek Star is mewing congratulations to Flypaw. Well, good. That's a nice change of pace from last week. Cypress Tail thinks Stemkit was nice to them today. Rigatoni nods politely as Hornet Talon passes by. Rigatoni had a difficult conversation with Pantherkit, and they both ended up resentful of each other. Oh no, Rigatoni's usually very good with kids. Flypaw stole Flickerdon's catch right out from under their claws. Flickerdon admires Pantherkit's dedication. Flickerdon helps Stemkit pick burrs out of their fur. Stemkit learns a helpful skill from Cypress Tail. Milkkit shares prey with Stemkit. Morningskit had Rigatoni bump into them and they didn't apologize. And Pantherkit gives Rigatoni a task. I like how the kit is giving a task. And Rigatoni's probably just playing along with it because Rigatoni loves kits. So we need more cats. I do think, though, maybe a training patrol is best for these two so that they can both... I don't know if training gives you more experience, but I know it won't be dangerous. And then these two can get experience. So we are going to focus on climbing today. And Flypaw is really doing good at it. Nice. Actually listening to their mentor and finding out how to find potholds and take advantage of the cliff's craggy surface. That gave them both a little bit of experience. I actually think it gave Cypress Tail more than Flypaw, which is interesting. Meanwhile, these two will be sent on a border patrol because, they found a kit, yes! But I was going to say, because they complement each other. Rigatoni is more diplomatic and has lots of skills in that regard, and Hornet Talon is a good fighter in case they run into trouble, but they find a kit, and we have little Shale Kit joining the clan. Oh no, I think Sleek Star might be losing a life here. That does not look friendly. This does not look friendly. But I think I must always proceed in MountainClan, so I will. The bigger deer raises its head, blood dripping from its lips. What in the world? Man. Okay, well, Sleek Star has a torn pelt from this encounter with this creature. I think that's from the Halloween update. Really spooky, actually. I kind of like it, but at the same time, I have no idea what this demon thing is doing in this cat world. And it's absolutely the worst time for him to be injured, because Quailthorn is currently out of commission, so that was not a good thing. Well, I guess we will see what happens. Quailthorn's heat exhaustion has abated, thanks StarClan. Sleekstar grooms their pelt, happy to find the tears and wounds gone. Well, that was anticlimactic. Oh, Flickerdon died of red cough. Rip. I mean, we kind of knew it was going to happen. I wish they would have survived, though. They held on for so long. Panther Kit has gotten fleas. And this last moon, Flickerdon has taken their place in StarClan. MountainClan mourns their loss, and the clanmates miss the spot they took up in their lives. That is sad. Hornet Talon wishes they could get their pelt to shine like Panther Kit's. Again, Hornet Talon, why do you think your kits all have better pelts than you? Hornet Talon, Stem Kit, and Quailthorn took a sunbath and had a nice little talk. Hornet Talon is surprised Stem Kit's life isn't as easy as they thought it was. Again, Hornet Talon, you have a really weird relationship with your kids. Quailthorn goes to tell a secret to Flickerdon, only for Flickerdon. It is really sad that their last interaction with Flickerdon was negative, but they never really did like Flickerdon. Quailthorn had a huge argument with Flypaw. Sleekstar asks Flickerdon how they're doing. Aw, that's sweet. I'm sorry, Flickerdon. Sleekstar apologized to Milkkit for something or other. Cypress Tail complains that Shalekit never does anything helpful. It's always kind of funny to me, but also really, really sad when the cats just pick on the kits like this. I know it's random, but why? Rigatoni is sharpening their claws near Cypress Tail. Shalekit thinks Rigatoni isn't so bad after all. Oh, that's adorable. Flypot and Stemkit got along better today. Stemkit appreciates how Sleekstar always seems to ask how they're doing. Aww. Milkkit decorates their nest with gifts that Sleekstar brought them. Aww, it's adorable. Sleekstar really cares for all of his kits. Morning Kit comes up with a plan to sneak out of camp with Hornet Talon. Love that. Panther Kit saw Quailthorn being considerate. I'm kind of worried to send these two on a border patrol, but at the same time, I want to. We find a kitty pet scent. Following the extremely obvious sounds of distress, Cypress Tail leads the patrol to a kitty pet who has haplessly managed to get themselves wedged between a couple of rocks. Wailing pathetically, they cry that their wing is stuck. Okay, well, let's proceed. Cats don't normally come with wings, much less bat ones, and the patrol flinches back from the foreign stranger. But unnatural or not, the stranger's still stuck. And with a deep breath, Cypress Tail orders them to free a fellow cat-ish thing. I love how this kitty pet is just dressed in a costume, and we don't actually realize that. That is adorable. Unfortunately, they didn't want to join the clan, but I feel like Cypress Tail would help out any cat, outsider or not, as long as it doesn't interfere with MountainClan's safety. Yes, another kitty pet encounter. Let's go! And Laku has joined the clan. Unfortunately, they might be sick, so we'll have to see what sickness they have. Here is Laku. They came with a little bow, which is adorable, and they only have yellow cough. That's not as bad as red cough. We can work with that. Quailthorn and Sleekstar gathered some moss. The newcomer is also cold and incredibly clever. And really pretty, it looks like, so I can't wait to see their full sprite. Also long-furred, which is quite useful in this clan. I love how that's so matter of fact. I don't think this used to happen when nothing happened, but maybe it did. I don't know. Hornet Talon is delighted to be working with Flypaw today. Hornet Talon and Panther Kit joke about how bad the other clans smell. I feel like I should put Hornet Talon on a patrol with Flypaw now. Quailthorn gives Laku bitter herbs on purpose. Oh my gosh, Quailthorn just hates all of the kitty pets that come to their den being sick. I don't know what's going on with that. Quailthorn is sparring with Morning Kit. Sleekstar and Laku heckled another clan at the gathering together. Well, they're getting along just fine. Sleekstar had a disagreement with Milkkit about something or other. Also, Laku will have to go on a patrol to prove themselves once they are healed of their sickness. Cypress Tail stands tall when Sleekstar walks by, and Sleekstar is having arguments with his kits. Maybe they wanted to go out of camp, or maybe they wanted a pretty feather. I don't know. You know how kids are. Rigatoni is really surprised that Quailthorn's life isn't as easy as they thought it was. Rigatoni thinks Morningkit has been acting strangely lately. Rigatoni prances around in front of Sleek Star. Flypaw wishes they could get their pelt to shine like stem kits. I do wonder, though. That might be a romantic interaction, so something might be going on there. I feel like I don't want everybody in this clan to be related, and I've been pairing cats up so far. So I feel like, I mean, I don't want them to be too unhappy, but I feel like pairing another cat with Sleek Star and Hornet Talon at this point would probably be not a good idea. I wants to have some new blood in the clan, so I might pair some of the existing cats with outsiders so that we don't end up with problems later. Stemkit thinks Hornet Talon was nice to them today. Milkkit always promises to look out for Rigatoni. Oh, that's so sweet. Morningkit swaps prey with their sibling. Pantherkit thinks Rigatoni's prey looks delicious. Shalekit thinks about how Flypaw is always reliable. Laku surprises Hornet Talon with something nice. Man, maybe Laku's got a crush on Hornet Talon. Everybody's just gonna be in the polycule. No. Laku thinks Shalekit is very helpful. I mean, as much as I'd like to have a gigantic relationship going on here, this clan could be like a cult. Everyone. Oh gosh, no. So that's not an option, because eventually, when these kids grow up, they're gonna need mates, and we're not gonna want to have them all being related. That would just be bad. Sleekstar is wondering what the inside of a two-legged den looks like. That's not like you, Sleekstar. What are you thinking? Jeesh. Hornet Talon organizes a mock battle to keep up the clan's battle skills. That's really smart and really like you. Quailthorn talks to themselves. Yes. Laku is eavesdropping on a kit. That is sus. Rigatoni wants to be chosen as the new deputy. Sheesh, you're making moves on Sleekstar, and now you're daydreaming about killing his mate and the deputy. Oh man. No. I hope that's not what Rigatoni is thinking there. Cypress Tail is napping. Flypaw was tasked with lining nests with fresh moss. Stemkit is scared after having a nightmare. Oh, poor thing. Milkkit plays with a stick. Love that. Morningkit watches Shalekit pretend to hunt a mouse. Pantherkit is thinking about being in trouble. Do you want to get in trouble, or are you thinking about what would happen if you did get in trouble? And Shalekit wishes other cats would stop babying them. Also, Shalekit has turned into a little know-it-all. No! Quailthorn got white cough! That is very bad. Sleekstar will always love Minnowdart, but has decided to move on. Aww. Interested in herbs, even in kithood, Stempaw is eager to be apprenticed to Quailthorn. Well, I don't know if it's a good or a bad time, because now at least we have a medicine cat, just a very new apprentice. Surprising Rigatoni, the first thing Milkpaw does after their apprentice ceremony is gather moss just to be sure everyone has fresh bedding. Aww. Milkpaw's gonna be a good, responsible one. Milkpaw also got a running nose. Poor Milkpaw. Morningpaw has reached the age of 6 moons and has been made an apprentice with Hornet Talon as their mentor. Pantherkit is finally rid of all their fleas, and sits excitedly beside Sleekstar as the meeting ends, and hopes that they'll be doing something like battle training first. Shalepaw accidentally shoves their nose into Sleekstar so hard that Sleekstar flinches back in surprise. Shalepaw sheepishly apologizes, and the two have a good laugh about it. Hornet Talon complains Shalekit never does anything helpful. Oh man, I guess Hornet Talon is talking about Shalepaw's nose bonk with Sleekstar. Sleekstar thinks it's endearing, but Hornet Talon meanwhile. But at the same time, Hornet Talon's glad to have a clanmate like Shalepaw. I don't know what's going on there. Quailthorn reassures Cypress Tail about something that was bothering them. Quailthorn thinks Flypaw is being thoughtful of others. Sleekstar is sparring with Rigatoni. Sleekstar challenged Morningkit to spar with them. And Cypress Tail wishes they could get their pelt to shine like Sleekstar's. Rigatoni noticed Sleekstar's doing their best today. Rigatoni is jealous of Pantherpaw's prey. Flypaw caught Laku complaining about them behind their back. Ooh, maybe that's why Quailthorn doesn't like Laku. Stempaw called Pantherpaw the wrong name. Probably Pantherkit. Milkpaw thinks Hornet Talon was nice to them today. Morningpaw thinks Milkpaw is helpful. Pantherpaw appreciates Sleek Star telling them they had a feather on their face. Shalepaw turned to Pantherpaw in a time of need, only for Pantherpaw to abandon them. And Laku noticed how beautiful Hornet Talon's eyes are. Oh man. Yep. There's definitely some love things going on in this clan, and it's like a love square at this point. Laku thinks Pantherpaw is very helpful. Meanwhile, Hornet Talon has literally never met Laku. They don't even know Laku exists. That's just sad. Sleek Star saw Flypaw sneaking a bite of fresh kill. I wonder if I should consider that as like a breaking of the warrior code. It wasn't on a patrol, but I guess it is, isn't it? Well, I can't say for sure what exactly Flypaw did because there's not much context there, so I'm not going to go all nuclear on it. Hornet Talon, meanwhile, is playing a harmless prank, right? Quailthorn wonders how Cypress Tail is doing. Stempaw is thinking about how to keep the clan safe and healthy, probably worrying that now it's all on her shoulders. Laku tries to set a good example for younger cats. Rigatoni tries to set a good example. Cypress Tail saw some kitty pets playing with colorful moss balls. It's very curious about that, I guess. Flypaw is having a hard time keeping up with their training. Milkpaw feels proud of all the progress they've made. Morningpaw starts a fight with another apprentice. But let's look at their new traits here. Stempaw ends up being righteous and an avid play fighter, going for the route of medicine cat even though they were a good fighter, which is interesting because that's also Quailthorn. Milkpaw is nervous and an avid play fighter. Morningpaw, meanwhile, has developed into being bloodthirsty and is constantly climbing. Pantherpaw is troublesome and is an avid play fighter and quick to help. Shalepaw is a charismatic lover of stories, who is acting angsty at the moment. It's interesting that the game has given both Pantherpaw and Shalepaw to Sleek Star. That does make sense, because Laku here is sick, and also they probably won't be trusted with an apprentice quite yet, because they haven't proven themselves and officially joined the clan. And apparently Sleek Star's first move is to just bond with his apprentices. And it works. They become energized and put that energy to good use doing some training. Meanwhile, Cypress Tail is quizzing her apprentice. And Flypaw tests the wind. They correctly identify that because of the wind, they need to approach the thrush from the side. And Cypress Tail is impressed with their apprentice. Is impressed with Flypaw's performance. I feel like Stempaw going out on their own, the very first patrol, would be a mistake, with no experience. I mean, I also want Rigatoni to have time with her apprentice, and I also want everybody to get the most experience possible, because we've all seen that we definitely need to have a lot of cats who are good on experience. But I just can't risk sending Stempaw out alone. So Rigatoni actually ends up having a vision, so I guess that works out. But poor Stempaw does not have enough experience with this sort of thing to know what it means. Maybe Quailthorn back at camp will. Quailthorn is able to make out that prophecy's warning of a storm, which is nothing new. The prophecies have been warning of storms for ages across multiple different clans. And at this point, it is most cats' consensus that the coming storm is having to do with the cat Shrew Storm, who has caused so much trouble for the clans. But in this prophecy, thunder seems to have joined the storm, and is striking at some sort of water bird. And is striking at what appears to be a heron, having come from the marshes of SwampClan originally. They're able to make that out. But it seems that only a black pelted cat of pure heart can save them, can save this heron. Quailthorn isn't quite sure why they should be protecting this heron, but perhaps it'll all come to make sense. These two went out, and they're on a hunting patrol, and the mouse is missed. Well, the good news is the running total has just been reset, so Hornet Talon only has one. Well, Hornet Talon would have only had one anyway. And everyone else who had some points toward getting a punishment, that is now wiped clean. Perhaps Shalepaw is important. And another cat talking about Milkpaw's demise. Well, MountainClan is certainly on their way to... Darn. Laku is dead. Such poor timing with the sickness spreading to our medicine cat, unfortunately. The apprentice medicine cat could not do anything to help because she hadn't been trained, at all. So, yeah. Well, at least Flypaw has made it to adulthood and is now Flyfur. Oh, poor Laku. I wish you had been able to stay with our clan sooner. Longer. Hornet Talon and Quailthorn are bonding, and Hornet Talon noticed Pantherpaw is falling behind in training and offered to help catch them up. That's sweet. Quailthorn thinks Sleekstar was nice to them. Quailthorn notices Rigatoni doesn't want to help out. Sleekstar thinks Shalepaw was nice to them. Sleekstar, Shalepaw, and Flypaw had a sunbath. Shalepaw notices Sleekstar sulking. Cypress Tail is talking with Quailthorn. Rigatoni is surprised Stempaw's life isn't easy. Rigatoni had a mock battle with Flypaw. Flyfur surprises Stempaw with something nice. Stempaw appreciates Milkpaw. Milkpaw overheard Stempaw spreading a hurtful rumor. Morningpaw doesn't like how Shalepaw has been talking about their mentor. Pantherpaw is stuttering while speaking to Cypress Tail, and Shalepaw appreciates Morningpaw telling him about a feather. Sleekstar is busy planning out priorities for the day. He can only do what he can do. Hornet Town is instructing a group of warriors in advanced combat techniques. Quailthorn wants to get to know Flypaw better. Stempaw is rolling around in the sunlight. Rigatoni has the apprentices engaged in a very, very tall tale. Cypress Tail gives some advice to Laku. Oh, poor Cypress Tail. Flyfur is hoping Hornet Talon assigns them to the next patrol. Milkpaw wants to visit Stempaw. Morningpaw is covered in prey blood after hunting. Okay. Pantherpaw feels motivated, and Shalepaw feels underappreciated. Poor Firepaw is still lost somewhere out there. Bunga, meanwhile, is missing Sleekstar. And Silk thought they spotted Marshstream while wandering around. I feel like Sleekstar is back on priority to find more cats, so he's going to order everyone take a border patrol today. And I think he's going to have Stempaw go out on their own. Let's just do that. Oh, come on. I'm sorry, everyone. I do have to proceed. And thank goodness they're just raspberries. Alright. Oh, I forgot to set it to be a border patrol, so this is a hunting patrol. At least Morningpaw can get some hunting practice in. Oh no, Morningpaw gets a strike. I must proceed. And, wow. Rigatoni decides to set up an ambush for this mysterious two-leg. And the two-leg makes no movements to attack. Milkpaw notices that the two-leg isn't even a two-leg at all. They wasted all that time for nothing. I don't know if this is a failure. If it is, I think it's Rigatoni's fault, but you know what? What's a cat supposed to do with this? Seriously. Ooh, across the green clan border, do you say? Antagonize. Well, I feel like, we have to proceed, so we'll see what Sleekstar ends up doing. I don't feel like we should antagonize at this point. Pantherpaw leaps for the rabbit and trips over a rock. The rabbit hops away and Pantherpaw picks himself up before noticing the Green Clan cat watching them from the other side of the border. Oh dear. Well, That's not good, and I think Panther Paw gets a strike too. It's a learning process, and so long as none of them get 3, it'll be okay. I mean, they did break the warrior code, so Sleekstar could give out a tier 1 punishment here, but I don't think he will, because it was Green Clan. I think he'll let it slide. Also, I think we're gonna change Tailpaw's mentor to be Cypress Tail, so that they get some more one-on-one attention. And also because Cypress Tail has done such a good job training up Flyfur, because Flyfur is already a warrior, even before they get their adult sprites, so that will be good. Ooh, this is good, maybe. Yes! We have a new cat, and I don't think they're sick either! This is Ash Shatter, who is getting used to their new home. That's an interesting new thing, instead of looking around in wonder. Anyway, they are insecure. She is insecure and a learner of lore, with a medium pelt length, so not the best, not the worst. Of course, Ash Shatter is a kitty pet, so we will have to have them go on patrol. What? What is even happening here? This is not a test of the kitty pet, it's a test of Flyfur. Okay, well that's good. Flyfur didn't break the warrior code there, that would have been really bad. Well, I guess the kitty pet passes. And with that, we're going to leave it off here for today. MountainClan is clawing their way back. Their kits have grown up to be apprentices now, and one has even become a warrior. And they are starting to get some new cats into the clan. So I wouldn't count them out just yet. If you like this video, be sure to show your support by giving it a like or a comment. And I will see you all next time.